All right, y'all, listen. Your food truck isn't broken because of the food. It's broken because people don't understand what it is that you do. And this is the hard truth that a lot of new and current food truck owners do and do not understand. I've seen a ton of trucks with lines that are wrapped around them. They've had lines that are down the street. You wouldn't believe how long the lines are. But guess what? They're still struggling to make money. And that is a problem. That's something that I'm going to talk about today in this video. Some trucks look busy, but they're struggling and they're still broke. So check this out. Let me paint you a picture here. Are you with me? All right, let's go. You pull up and you open your window. You see a few customers, you're excited. You're like, yeah, this is going to be a really good day. I can feel it. It may even be a line that's a little bit longer than you're used to or a little bit more than what it typically is because of the time of day. And you're thinking to yourself, all right, I got something here. This is the one. So the day goes on, you sold some of your top items, you feel like, all right, I made out big and this was a great day. But at the end, you realize something isn't right. All this effort didn't match up to what the money is. That's a problem. Because in spite of everything that you've done, you're tired. You worked all day, maybe even by yourself or just with another person, and it still feels like it's not even worth it. That right there, that's not a food problem. That is a system problem, and that's what I intend to help you understand and fix in this video. Because fact of the matter is, most food trucks and most new food truck owners don't have a system. So now, the first problem is your truck, it doesn't communicate fast enough. People decide what it is that they want within seconds. If I can't walk up to your truck and decide what it is, what you do, what I want in a matter of seconds, then guess what? You've lost the sale. Some things that a customer should be able to notice when they first walk up to your truck is, what do you sell? Why should I care about it? And how and what should I order? If you're not answering these three things, then again, it's a system problem. And customers, you got to realize they're halfway gone when this is the issue or the problem. So that there, my friend, is the fact that, or should I say, you have a kitchen and it's not a billboard. It's not marketing what it is that you do. The biggest issue is most trucks, they look good, but they're not saying anything. It should be screaming at you from 20 feet, 3 feet, 6 feet away what it is that you do, what you sell, and what you have to offer. Because, people are visual. And when it comes to food trucks, not only are they visual, the first thing that they're going to do is they get free smells. But then it's the visual. If you don't have a clear message, hierarchy, or direction, guess what the people are going to do? They're just going to hesitate. They're going to walk by. They're going to leave. They might not even come over to where it is that you're serving. And those simple things alone, combined with hesitation, kills your sales. Number two, your second problem. Your menu is working against you. Now, this is where most food truck owners or just restaurateurs, caterers, home chefs, you name it, this is where they lose the most money. You offer too many options, you don't have enough structure, and your menu isn't guiding your customer to what it is or your top item. When this happens, you're causing your customer to think too much. Customers don't really read menus. They scan through them. And if they're scanning through them and it's too many options, all that does is cause hesitation. And when people have to think, most of the time they really don't buy. A lot of times people are coming to food trucks because they're looking for something that's fast, something that's good, and a lot of things that are cooked fresh to order. But instead, they come up to their trucks or they look at their menus and they just see a list. It has no flow, no focus, and no strategy. Yeah, your menu looks good. The fonts are out of this world. It's script and all that, but it's bigger than just the design of your menu. Your menu has a very important role when it comes to your food truck and your sales. The object of your menu is to guide your customer, not confuse them. So keeping it moving on to problem number 3, because I don't want to keep you too long in this video. Hopefully you're gaining something. If not, watch it again. But if you know somebody else who could use some of this information, go ahead and share it with them. Problem number 3, pricing. Pricing. I get a lot of my clients who are having issues with pricing and they're not even knowing it. And when I say pricing, I'm not talking about, oh, it's too cheap or it's too expensive, to look at it from both ends of the spectrum. I'm talking about pricing strategy as a whole. Let me give you an example. You might have a $5 item, a $7 item, and then a $10 item, but there's no reason behind it. You just looked at what it is that you make. You might have even factored in the cost of what it is to cook this item, the cost of food, just factor in all the other things, but you have no anchor, you have no decoy item, and you don't have anything to upsell. So what happens then? We don't know. Let's talk about it. What happens then when you don't have these 3 key things? Customers tend to default to the safest option, or they don't buy anything at all. They go to the guy that's right next to you. And even though his food may not be as good, yours smells better. His menu, his strategy, it helps the customer to decide. You got to remember, when you're creating your prices for your item, your meals that you're selling, you're not just setting up numbers. You're controlling your customer's decision. Think of it as less of a to-do list. And if you're not doing this and you're not doing this with a purpose, you're missing out. Just a hot dog to a hot dog combo is very important, and you're losing out on the sale. But I digress. Let's keep this going and get to problem number 4. A lot of people associate the fact that they have a logo for their business, but they don't realize that they don't have a brand. Your logo is one of the assets to your brand, but it is not your brand. I repeat, it is not your brand. Your logo is just a symbol. Your brand is your message. Your brand is your tone. It's your experience. It's your consistency. Think of large fast food restaurants. They have a logo so that you can notice them. And when you see that logo, you realize this is a part of them, but it's not their brand. Their brand is their colors. Their brand is their logo combined with these other things in order to build what it is that you as a customer or someone else would be a part of. And this is a problem because most trucks look like, oh, we sell food, but what else? It has to be more than we sell food. The truck that wins in this situation is we sell this, or we sell blank, whatever it is that you sell, that you're known for. And it answers the question of, why does this matter? I wouldn't go to a taco truck and look for a burger. But if I did go to a taco truck and I look for a burger, it's a specific style or it's something that was built around their brand, accentuating the reason why we come to you. So it's not just the logo. That there is and will always be the difference. As long as you can figure these things out and you understand these things, this is where you're going to make and where you can make your money. So if your truck is busy or looks busy, but at the end of the day, you feel like this is not adding up, your bank account is not matching the efforts that you put in, please understand that it's not your food. It's your system. If you fix your visibility, your menu, your pricing, that there is the way to fix and create your real brand. And now your truck isn't just working and all your efforts aren't in vain. At that point, your truck is working for you. I talk about things like this every day. I discuss food trucks all the time. I help you to understand where it is and what you're leaving, or the money that you're just leaving on the table. So if you don't want to be one of these people or these new owners, please hit the subscribe button.